What is up, YouTube? This is Jaffwey signing in here, and today I got a 10 and 4 search and destroy gameplay on the map Warhawk. The reason why you don't see me rack up a lot of kills, unlike the last gameplay, which was actually an 18 and 2 on Siege, is because this was a 3v3 game battle pulled off from last night. We actually won by 3 rounds, I believe, so it wasn't that close of a game, but our communication was good, our team plays were really good, and our setups were really good. So overall, really good gameplay. You'll see me switching up between the Remington R5, Thermal Hybrid Sight, and Foregrip, which is actually one of my favorite classes, and as well the MTAR X for Red Dot Sight and Foregrip. So anyways, let's get into the commentary. So I know a lot of you guys are new to the whole Call of Duty scene because you switched over from my last channel, which is kind of oriented to Minecraft. So I know that if I start uploading a lot of videos that are catered toward the audience that already kind of knows what type of scene I'm in with the whole Call of Duty, then a lot of you guys will be confused. So today I'm going to take the time to explain to you guys what kind of scene I'm involved in Call of Duty, and that's pretty much it. So, Call of Duty, one of the most popular first-person shooters in the game. I'm not saying it's the best, I'm not saying it's the worst, I'm just saying it's one of the most popular first-person shooters in the game, and everyone can agree with me on that subject. Alright, so there's kind of different types of things you can do with Call of Duty itself. There's campaign, which is story mode, multiplayer, which is multiplayer mode, and there's usually the third mode is kind of depending on what Call of Duty wants to do with the year. This year it was aliens, last year it was zombies, and so on. So campaign, story mode, multiplayer mode, and the third is a special kind of game mode. But multiplayer is the most played game type of Call of Duty. Multiplayer is kind of self-explanatory for itself. Multiplayer, you play with other people in different types of game modes, right? So there's team deathmatch, where you have to the objective is to get kills. There's kill confirm, where the objective is to get dog tags. There's domination, where you have to dominate certain types of flags. There's capture the flag. There's blitz. There's cranked in this Call of Duty Ghost, and there's search and destroy, which actually I like to play. Basically, to win, you have to kill all members of the other team, or let the bomb blow up, or just not let the bomb blow up if you're on defense. And you only get 1 life, and that's what I like to play. You actually get 500 XP for each kill, so that's kind of balancing out the 1 life thing. But those are kind of the public matches of the game, and when you get kills, when you complete challenges, when you win, when you lose, when you complete matches, you get XP, which goes towards leveling up. And every 60 levels, you prestige, which is kind of Call of Duty Ghosts of ranking up. And there's 10 prestiges in the game, and to get to 1 prestige, you have to get to level 60. And in each Call of Duty, every year, the level to prestige kind of varies. So in Call of Duty Ghosts, you gotta get to level 60. Last year in Black Ops 2 was actually level 55, and so on. So when you reach level 60, you enter first prestige, or whatever prestige you're on, and you kind of reset, your classes reset. And that kind of leads me on to the next topic, is squad points, where squad points are the currency of Call of Duty Ghosts. And each year they innovate new type of currencies. There was like squad points, there were unlocked tokens, there was actually COD money, and I'm pretty sure they'll have new ideas coming out with new ideas in the future. But squad points you just earn eventually with playing, and when you prestige, you get your squad points and stuff, but you lose like your classes. You have to start with a brand new soldier, and you have to spend your squad points again to unlock your favorite weapons, your favorite equipment, perks, score streaks, stuff like that. So that's kind of what everyone plays, the public matches, right? But there's another whole scene called MLG, and that's the scene that I'm part of. MLG stands for Major League Gaming, and it's an organization dedicated to esports. Now, esports, you might be, sports, you might be like hockey, football, soccer, baseball, stuff like that. But no, esports is basically like competitive video games. And you might say, well, sitting on your ass all day and moving your fucking fingers is not sports. But a lot of countries are starting to realize that esports is a growing movement, and in the soon, esports will be recognized as an actual sport. It is growing right now, and it's fairly big, but eventually it's going to be considered an actual sport. So I'm pretty sure you guys have already heard of it, and that's kind of where my next topic leads to. MLG I'll start from the bottom. I'll start from the bottom. Now we here. Okay, that was a lame joke, I know. I'm trying to make this commentary entertaining for you guys, but basically MLG. Actually, you know what? I say basically a lot. Basically, okay. So basically, MLG provides this kind of ranking system. It's the lowest of the lowest. And these are called game battles. And game battles, you play different type of video games, and you play like you get a match, an organized match, like, and it's like kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? It's like if you're playing sports, if you play like football for fun, you're playing for football. But if you play I think it's seasoned. No, it's I don't know. I forgot the word right now, but organized, right? It's kind of like you can play organized football, you can play football for fun. So right, basically game battles is an organized type of matches, right? So you play matches and you rank up, and you rank up this kind of leaderboards, and there's different ladders. There's a team ladder, which is 3v4s up to 4v4s, and there's doubles, which is 2v2s. There's singles, which is 1v1s, and some video games are only limited to singles. Like it's not only limited to Call of Duty. There's you can play League of Legends, like MLG's dedicated to League of Legends, Dota 3 for the PC. We also have FIFA, which is pretty popular, NHL, all this video games that can put into the competitive type of look at it. And yeah, so in Call of Duty, sometimes MLG likes to include some prizes at the end of the season. So right now we're into the first season of 2014, the winter season 2014 season, and this season, winter season, MLG decided to put a $2,500 prize type of thing at the end of the season. So that would be March, and basically you rank up in the leaderboards, and the top like 100 teams or so, I think it's like 125 or something around there, they get playoff eligible spots, and they have this whole playoff things, and then if you win you get $2,500. And that's not only Call of Duty, that's also all the different type of games that MLG provides. There's like all the video games you can think of that can be put in a competitive look, you can be playing that. Alright, so GPs aren't playing professionally, right? Even though you're kind of playing under the Major League Gaming, but you're playing kind of organized, right? So you're just kind of getting into it, right? So think of MLG as a, like an NHL or an NBA or an NFL. You start off organized sports, right? House league, stuff like that, and then you rank up. You start winning tournaments, you get drafted, and that's basically what it is, to sum it up. So once you're done with GBs, right, you might want to be going into some online tourneys with credits. MLG offers this type of currency where you have to pay in real life money to buy credits, and with credits you can enter into some online tourneys, whether it be Search and Destroy or MLG variant, whatever they offer, and you can either win prize money or some pro points, and pro points will lead you to some seedings in some online like LAN events. So once you start winning a lot of online tourneys and you think your team is kind of ready for the next step, like you're kind of right now in the OHL, the small leagues right now. So once you're kind of ready, then your team you want to take it to the next step, you can start going to LAN events where the pros go, and I'll get into that a little bit later, what the pros kind of do and such. So if your team is ready, you want to go to the next step, you go to real life LAN events where you take a plane and you meet up with your team, and basically you play same thing, online tourneys with the playoffs and stuff, but like real LAN events where there's no host type of connection, everyone's playing on the same equal connection, and you win more. There's more opportunities to win more big money and stuff like that. So that's where my next topic is going to be leading into pros. There's people that can make a living off of competing off of actual competitive video games. So a lot of people, the three major games that people hear about when making a living is Call of Duty, League of Legends, and Dota 3. So people go to tourneys and they actually win. But so when you're into trying to get into the pro level, to be considered a pro, you have to be placed in the top 8 in one of their MLG championships every year. So if you get I This is what I believe, I think. But if you get top 8 in the Black Ops 2 MLG Championship, you're considered pro for Call of Duty Ghosts and so on for each Call of Duty. And if you place in the top 16, you're considered a top AM team, which stands for amateur. And basically that's it. And once you start winning these tourneys, you might want to once you have a team and once you start winning these LAN events and stuff like that, you get invited to an invite only tourney. And if you win that, and you know what, you might actually kind of make a living off of this. Now a lot of teams, they just kind of play. They play for tourneys. They meet up and they play tourneys when like the opportunity comes up, right? But a lot of people that actually make like a good living, they move into team houses where they move in like one house and they share like the rent and stuff or the cost of the house, and they do so to improve like team chemistry and bonding and type of that. So that's where you can get, and that's where I'm actually gonna aim for. If I can get to that level before I graduate high school, then I'm gonna kind of give up this whole Call of Duty thing and you know, be a typical Asian, go to some uni, get a good job, have a family, whatever. But I want to try to make it to the pro level, get to maybe go to at least a couple LAN events and stuff like that. So that's pretty much where you can get. Also, pro players, they can't always rely money on their tourneys, their LAN events, because a lot of the times it's really hard to win a LAN event, right? Because you're all under the same connection, and there's a lot of all the variables that were from online tourneys are gone, right? So the pro players make a lot of money through ad revenue through YouTube and Twitch, and yeah, so they make videos and they get ad revenue and Twitch revenue. So being a pro isn't easy, right? You gotta, if you want to be a pro player, you gotta have like a backup kind of thing. To like if you don't win a LAN event, you gotta be like, oh, okay, I gotta start pumping out these videos, to get some more ad revenue and maybe stream some more to get some, if you want to get some money from subscribing. But that's pretty much it for the whole competitive scene. Again, I'm gonna be aiming for the top. I'm gonna be I want to go pro, and hope you guys can support me on my way there. Also, the reason why I did not upload in the past 3 days was because I was not actually busy. I was available, but I was kind of scared of using the Astros, cause they're kind of shitty. So I'm gonna be investing in a blue snowball ice really soon. I don't need for the blue snowball, the blue yeti, because they're kind of wasting money if you're gonna be doing a single commentary. But yeah, I'm gonna be investing into a blue snowball ice. Hopefully this commentary isn't that bad with my A40s. I actually downloaded a firmware update from the site, and yeah. So sorry for the lack of videos for the past week. I also got exams coming up, so I'll be pumping up videos during exams week. After I'm done all my exams, I think I have like the last 2 days of the exams week. I don't have any exams, so I'll be pumping out the videos. But that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you guys are more familiar with the Call of Duty scene and what kind of scene I'm involved in, and that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please comment, rate, subscribe, and that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, and this is Jaffwey signing out.